Bazinga.
Yeah, I think it's bad.
But the fact is, it can be spammed. Your cooldown is 20 seconds, and you can use it every 20 seconds.
Yes.
You don't have to be somewhere. Remember that you don't have to do anything. Just go invisible. And all I want to know is, if I use Conceal behind you, will that take in the Shiv and
yes,
Knife
it does.
perk?
Yep, it does.
So 9 extra damage.
Yeah, it adds to the bleed. Yep, that's true.
Okay, that's what I mean, though. So I can do that every 20 seconds to you.
Yeah, every 20 seconds. Why not just pick up a Shiv, bud?
Well, that's the thing. You can do it in conjunction with a Shiv.
Yeah, but if you're running lightweight,
use that and someone's dead.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay.
I mean, my goal is to use a boost fist with him.
The Bazinga fist. Call it the correct
boost
thing.
fist.
Call it the right thing.
It's not even called a boost fist. I think it's called something else.
It's probably called the boosted fist.
No, it's called like a fist charger, I think. I'm pretty sure I have that
it's
wrong.
Called
I don't think that's what it's called.
The fist charger.
Is it not the
Let me
fist
just
charger?
charge up my... just like
Let me open Yobi. I need to check. What is it called?
Oh, fuck.
Is it not the fist charger? The fister is what it should be called.
Shut the fuck
Completely
up,
accurate
bro.
game name.
Shut the fuck up. That's too good.
That is what we need to call it.
I think they got a
What's
good
it
laugh
called?
of me.
Jump
Bazinga.
drive. Okay.
The jump drive, yes.
It's called jump
It's
drive.
called the
It's not a
Bazinga
fister.
fist. I'm going to do a really shitty photo shoot over it and just lay like in front of the patch notes. Yeah, due to popular demand, aka me, they renamed it the Bazinga fist.
Or then just the Bazinga fister.
The Bazinga fister.
Ooh.
Yes. Wow.
Even better.
Bazinga fister. Please
Yes.
no. Bazinga. Fuck, bro.
What more do you need?
Fuck that. No, I could
See,
be farting
the thing with
shit and cum.
Nico is, to be useful on Nico, you have to run her shield.
Mhm.
And then doing that, you lose 3% speed, which honestly, when you're chasing people, adds up. And you don't really have space to put a third perk on to make up for the speed.
You don't lose speed from the Kevlar vest. You lose speed from having 3 slots.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you
Yeah.
have the vest,
Mhm.
you kind of need the 3 slots.
You can't take the 3 slot perk. You just lose as
Yes.
Nico. Yeah. Yes, I agree. Nico's easily the weakest character in the game. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I
he's
get it.
quite
She can
bad.
close doors, but then what? She can't chase anyone. Like, it doesn't matter what weapon you have. Like, I
better
can throw
watch
axes
out.
at you,
I'll
but
close
after I
that
throw
door.
one X, you run away.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah,
I know.
feel like Nico needs a little bit of a push.
Yeah, she does. She really does.
Yeah.
I think so. So, what do you think? One of the other things I wanted to ask: what do you think is going to happen to the meta as far as enemy on board is concerned? And I know you're probably not the most competitive player. I tend to get a little bit competitive, even though I try not to let that side of me come out too much. Because I do care about like winning, obviously.
See, the thing with me is I don't need to care about winning. It happens naturally. I just, every time I play the game, my screen just says victory.
No, you just buy a new account
Yes.
whenever you start losing enough that it matters.
I mean, I've never ranked down from Admiral 5, so clearly I'm doing things right. I don't think anyone has, but I was the first one to not rank down, and I will hold that title.
Okay, bud. I believe you.
Of course.
I think we're going to see a shift from nothing. I don't think anything will change.
I don't think much will change aside from Silas trolling a lot. I still think Triss is one of the big metas. Her ninja's still very strong. You can't really get away from her. Once she's decided to chase you, you can do whatever you want. You're not getting away. Even if you stun her and run, she'll catch up to you within 4 seconds again. And
Yep.
she can't knife you anymore, but you can chase someone. As soon as they cut a corner not perfectly, you can knife them right away.
I think we'll see a rise of Triss's actually to try to deal with Silas because
Silas,
because her
You can
scanner
get away from him.
well, your scanner just shows where he is.
Yeah, but don't get me wrong. The scanner you can't use all the time considering how often he can invis. Because a
I
lot
mean,
of people will be trolling with him in the beginning phase of the game. That's I'm assuming where like every Silas you gotta run out and find a ship.
I mean, like perk-wise, we're going to see a lot more slow drip. I think. I mean, it's already a very popular perk, but I think we're going to see tons more of it, or things like robust, just to deal with it, or shock therapy. I mean, those are already problem perks that you see on every single build. But I think the game will become unplayable without them, if there's a Silas, which is tragic. Which is tragic.
Silas is a lot of damage. Like you saw what I was doing to Babushka in the center, right?
Oh yeah,
If I hit his back, that's 76 damage.
it's a lot
right there.
And did you see immediately they
one
put
ship.
notes up?
Of
Did you
what?
see it? Oh, they put notes in the group chat. They're like, yeah, that's patched.
Patch notes,
They're
right?
patching that. Yeah, they're not. They're like, it's way too much. They're like, it's so aggro. Did you see
When
like
did
in
they
the
say
group
that?
chat? Look,
When?
look in the group chat. Look,
Yeah.
when we were playing, right after that game,
Yeah.
when I was like, yeah, that's 76 damage. When I like emphasized
okay,
it,
I
he
saw
was like,
Babushka
oh, he was like,
Put it.
yeah,
Shave with level 3, conceal blade, 76 damage.
because you said it was 76 damage, and they were like, yeah, it's 76 damage, and then I was like,
It's not
that,
76.
that's death. That it's 76.
Yeah.
Or, I was like, that is death. Like, it don't
Yeah.
matter. That's one
Yeah,
shiv.
exactly. That's one.
And then if you
shift.
take
Give me a
concealed
second
blade,
one.
I was like, if you take concealed blade, 2 hits.
Yeah.
No, wait.
2 hits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 hits.
'Cause
2 hits
the bleed will
technically.
kick in too.
12
12 plus the
it's-
bleed.
about 2 hits.
Wait, no. The bleed
Yeah.
is 9 or 12.
Bleed's 9. The
Bleed's 9, right?
backstab is 12. Concealed blade is
So-
12. Bleed is 9.
So
over
you're
3
doing 21
seconds.
damage. So you're leaving
Exactly.
someone with what? 1 health?
None. Well, no, with 3.
Yeah, 3 health.
Which, let's be honest, everybody's going to get hit by a tick from Molotov.
It's happening. So you're dying. It's essential death. There's no going around it.
Exactly. So I'm glad that they're at least. I think they're going to attempt to address it before release because they said they were going to do some last minute things on Friday to try to deal with that. Hopefully, also the critical failure.
Well, Babushka
yeah.
did ask right away when I brought up the shifting. He said, I don't know if you were there when he was asking this. What just dropped?
Oh, my cell phone.
Oh, it's okay. You don't need that.
Yeah, it's, cell phones are for cowards. It's only for people that call 911 instead of stabbing the man back.
Exactly. I only have a landline and I take that everywhere with me. I bought the cord,
Same,
you know,
bud.
the extra long range one?
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
like
it goes everywhere with
70 like fucking extension cables.
70-mile one, right? Yeah. They came out with that
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a couple
yeah.
months ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I upgraded from the 40-mile. I'm on the 71 now.
Honestly,
was worth
cars
the money,
can't
worth
get
the
through
money.
anywhere in my area because they're just all fucking crisscross
Exactly.
applesauced through that bitch.
All right. Good luck getting
yeah.
past my neighborhood.
Yeah, fuck them.
Exactly. Fuck them. But I think Silas is going to be a big problem, especially. But remember, we're comparing people when we think of like how to negate Silas. This is coming from people that have thousands of games.
Yeah,
Or
literally.
you don't need thousands. Let's say even after a couple hundred games, you know the gameplay, you know a lot of stuff in the game, right? But
you know a fair
now
amount.
throwing,
There's some issues.
yeah,
but
you know a
yes.
fair amount, right? Like a decent amount, enough to play the game competitively after
sure.
a couple hundred games.
Yeah, sure.
But throw in new players though. You know how matchmaking works. We
Mhm.
can have 3 admirals or an admiral solo queue into these lobbies, or you don't. Even
Oh,
have
I'm
to be
gonna shit
admiral.
on people.
Yeah, even people below admiral.
Yeah.
Like some of them that aren't admiral are very good players. Now, when they queue into these games, you don't have to be. The problem with Silas is you don't have to be good. That much damage and his abilities are very, very strong. Even if they nerf him a little bit, make it from 9 to 6,
Mhm.
I'll go find a Molotov and kill you right after.
Well, just
Even if
you
my
take the
damage is
Molotov
less
at the beginning.
or-
You just drop your starting item and you take a shift.
Yeah,
Right.
but
no,
even
straight
if they
up.
nerf the damage on the bleed,
Mhm.
it will still you're still gonna be walking around with 50% health for the whole game, basically, based on how much
you're
damage I'm
instantly
gonna do.
gamped. Yes.
Yeah, and when
you're
armory
absolutely-
opens, guess who's dying? And remember, we have problem with aggro aliens,
Mhm.
but the biggest problem this causes is new players. What happens to people that just started the game?
I don't
They're
think
gonna get
that's
shit
the,
on.
I don't think that's the issue. I think that what we're having happen right now is a revisit to. Do you remember Xena with the cameras? We're
Mhm.
revisiting Force Blaster Xena,
Yeah,
which we with Silas, right? We're gonna see a revisit to Force Blaster days, except now you're not guaranteed to start with your Force Blaster. You have to go find your Force Blaster, which is a shiv. But
Yeah.
I mean,
You
yes,
will
you're
find a
right.
shiv.
You'll find a shiv.
yeah.
You're gonna stab someone because Silas should just be called, I don't know, something stab. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ignore me. My humor is not funny.
Silas, more like stab us. Get it? No, maybe. Okay.
I don't get it.
Oh no.
Okay. Yes,
Yeah, Silas will
It's
be a
a-
big problem.
it's gonna be a problem for experienced and inexperienced players alike. I think. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
a few ways to avoid Silas, I guess, when you're you have to go inside the armory and stand with your back against the wall.
Well, I mean, that's,
one
how
of the
you fight.
ways.
We fight him with a wrench.
Yeah, exactly. But the only thing is, with the amount of damage he's doing, especially with you're forgetting his passive with the knife, 1.5 times. His knife passive.
Toxic
don't
Blade
forget
isn't
that.
worth it. Don't take Toxic Blade.
No, not toxic blade. Not toxic blade.
Okay. You're talking
Doesn't
about...
his perk give him 1.5 times damage with the knife?
No way. No.
It does, doesn't it?
No, they nerfed it from yesterday. They removed that.
Oh, did they actually take that out?
Yeah, they did. Because it's bullshit.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it was
okay, I
bullshit.
thought that was still in there. That was 2 perks.
No, I
in
saw
one.
that yesterday and I was like, this is so broken. I was like, this is beyond.
Yeah.
This is like, why would you ever take Toxic Blade? Why would you ever take Toxic Blade? Like, I mean, I get that it's like, you could.
Character exclusive.
Yeah, but like, yeah, it doesn't. It's a moot point anyway because it doesn't matter anymore. I think that Silas is very knife reliant, obviously. So if you take Silas's knives, he's like a dog shit.
Yeah.
If he's relying on character perks, I think also there's another side of it. So I have a question for you. Do you remember the game? And this is awesome because I can clip this video and put on it. Do you remember the game where I was playing as an infestor, and I kept pinging people and going invisible? I was going invisible, running through. I would ping people. I'd go through the area, and I kept infesting. And nobody saw me.
But what I want to know is, if you're invisible and the ping goes off, was it visible to others?
No, nobody was calling me out. Nobody was calling me out.
I got my snare trap
Cool.
now.
I'm saying like in the clouds. Let's say you're beside me, invisible range, but you're on my screen. Like I can't see you now. Will the cloud come around you at least or no?
Right, that's what I'm talking about. No, nobody saw me.
I don't
Nobody
know.
called
Were
me
they
out.
not calling you out?
Oh my god.
Because I was
I was trying to make it very obvious. If I was trying to make it so obvious that if someone saw me, like you guys will see in the clip, those of you guys that are watching this later, but I was trying to make it so fucking obvious that I was an infestor. If you guys had seen me, because where I was just like taunting you,
crunching numbers in my head.
Hey, it's me. I'm the infestor. And Babushka caught on like the 3rd or 4th ping, but it was too late.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure like that's what happened. I
I'm
mean,
still gonna
we'll see what happened. I'm not watching the gameplay right now. You're going to see a video on the side, and it might be completely different than what I'm describing. So we'll see. But it didn't seem like they knew. It didn't seem like anybody knew.
See, that's the thing I'm not sure on, because I stood outside a lot, or I was moving around a lot, so I don't remember seeing you invisible when the ping was happening.
Exactly.
Or paying attention. Maybe you were. Maybe it did go off on you, and just because you're invisible, it doesn't show up.
Sure.
But if that's a thing, that's going to be very, very dangerous for investors.
Yeah, sure. I completely agree.
Right? That's a big. So Silas is basically a buff to infestor.
He's
indirectly.
he is pretty.
Silas as an alien, yeah, go infestor.
He's also just
that does tend to kill
very
people.
good at surviving.
That does give the big murder.
His jukes are pretty crazy. I think that the inner
Give him a
circle.
boost fist though.
Oh no! No, someone. Oh, the floor was wet. Someone put it. Someone didn't put the wet floor sign up.
10 seconds. You're not catching me.
I mean, right at the beginning when we all got on there, I was like, the Bazinga Fist is obviously the best item on it because he's about chasing people. He's about getting behind people. The Bazinga Fist does both. You can dash through someone, turn around and stab him, or you can just fucking take off and let Slow Drip heal you, which is again one way I think you should play him because he's always hidden. He can always just wait it out. And even if he has to creep up to somewhere he knows an alien's on the generator, he just stealths in there,
not an
walks on there
alien.
and walks away. You guys will see another clip that I'm talking about where I did that to a
Well, hear me
Laura.
out.
She had no idea where I was. This is the game where she was a human and said, hey, fuck you.
I had some bad burritos at lunch.
To be fair, I'm a
I kept
dumb bitch.
smelling this
I
weird
deserved it.
smell
She was
coming
much
from the
nicer than
cafeteria,
that.
and it just kept
But
getting
that's what I
stronger
meant
and
to
stronger.
because-
And like
So you're not talking
eventually,
about
I
the
found
one
a
where she
vent
kicked
where all
your
the
ass
smell was
one-on-one?
coming out of, and I unscrewed it with my
Nobody kicks my
screwdriver,
ass
of
with
course.
one.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
me.
yeah.
Sorry,
That clip is
Fushka.
definitely not in the video at all.
No, I'm pretty sure. No, I'm pretty sure if that ever happened, I would use my
Watch your
right ear
invisible
magic
caution.
to delete everyone from the universe, so that I would never suffer that shame. Pretty sure that's what would happen. Yeah. Don't test me, Booster.
Okay, okay. Don't test the right ear.
Don't
I
test the
really
right-
think the
left
bleed
ear,
is quite good.
On a good day,
When Booster is
right ear,
smacking people with
no
it.
chance.
I
Instant.
Not happening.
Not epic. Not epic fight. Instant death. Not epic.
Oh god. Yeah, no, I do think
Concealed blade count as
there's.
a shit,
Yeah, you're
'cause I
right.
haven't
It's
used the two new
Xena
perks
Days
in
again.
tandem yet.
I mean, in
Xena
terms
Days
of
without
question.
all the
'Cause if
work
it does,
needed for
then
cameras, because with
it makes
Xena,
Concealed
remember,
Blade
at
actually
least you
quite
needed
good.
cameras and line them up
but if
with
it
the
doesn't-
person still.
well, now you need
Get
shifts.
optimal damage.
Now you need at least
Now you need one
shift.
shift.
No, I'm not.
If you get
Before
two,
you needed
you're
Listen,
gone.
4
so I went
cameras
into the
to get
A.
like instant kill.
Yeah,
Xena.
well, it was
And a
what,
Molly.
35?
Cosmic
Remember, you needed the
radiation
Molly
was
too.
coming through the windows.
Xena was
right?
a
It was
lot
really warm.
more pre-work.
I
To
mean,
get ready.
I am not.
Not a lot more, but a decent amount more work needed.
two shifts
get the
versus
charges.
It's me and you.
technically 3 shots
not a
with the
lie.
Merc perk and Dead Shot would get you down to like what?
I'm also
90,
not
15 plus
95.
7,
You'd have
right?
5 health.
22 up close.
You'd have 5 health, which is the equivalent of
Yeah.
what Silas can do now
I
with
really-
Concealed Blade and a
I
shield.
mean, I know it's not you.
So by having an
I know it's
empty
the other
inventory
two.
slot, by taking up 2 perks, which is what Zena used, an empty inventory slot, which Zena could not afford,
Just double checking.
and a shiv,
Well, okay.
Better
yes,
safe
is
than
good.
sorry, man.
you are able to do what Zena used to be able to do. Now,
Double
that being
checking.
said,
I'm just double
it's not
checking.
bursting. That's one thing we probably aren't really discussing very much. It's not It's over a significant period of time, which is what, 3 times 5, 3 times 6, which is a number that is 18.
Oh God!
If
Yes.
you do it all
Trap
right.
Oh
Yeah.
my god,
nest.
the traps
Six
everywhere.
over 18.
Yeah, there's a huge
So there's
mess
more
that I
time
have
to
to do.
intervene as crew. There's more time to say, hey,
Yes.
stop it, you absolute
I know
buffingus.
it's you two.
Yes.
Stop
Who
that.
put those traps there?
Impolite. I'm calling your mother.
Easy money.
Get the police. We're involving them.
Exactly.
Yes.
I'm swatting you right now.
That
Swat
stuff
it,
was
yeah.
awesome. That's awesome.
Good
That's such a
swatted,
cool ability.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So maybe it's not going to be as
heading
bad.
to
Maybe
Delta.
this is like a knee-jerk reaction that we're having. It feels like it's going to be pretty
I
good.
did do that, yes.
I know that my personal build, I'm going to play Virgil still. I'm going to play
I threw an
Silas now
axe
and then.
he's
If
like,
I'm
"Oh,
playing
there's
against a group of
he's
noobs,
not here. He must be safe.
or if I'm playing against...
Came out with a knife.
Doesn't matter who you're playing
That's
against.
awesome. That's a cool
Silas
ability.
is a safe bet to go with anyone.
Well, I wouldn't... Silas is especially safe against Lucius because it's damage over time. And Lucius's time is not on Lucius's side. It's
think
the
it's-
fact
you
that he
think
can
I'm the
stop
alien?
huge amounts of damage. So a character that has dots, I'm absolutely for.
That's impossible.
Now, what if... I mean, it would be cooler to me to have a perk... Because you...
I think we all have
here's
a
my
little bit of
issue, right?
alien inside of us.
Zena and Lucius
I
block
think we're all just
chunk
one
tons
big
of
family.
damage. What if... Okay, never mind. I'm not even going to go into this. It doesn't matter. The perks are the way they
Yeah.
are, so it's irrelevant.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to
Yes.
go into it. I think that he will kill Lucius. I think he's a Lucius slayer.
Just on a murderous spree.
You will.
Yeah, I really do.
Because as broken OP as Lucius can be, a lot of people, one, don't play him the right way.
I know they
And
really
two,
don't.
There's workarounds for Lucius, okay? Don't get me wrong. He's more
Patience.
annoying to kill. But you still can kill him.
Yeah, you have
Silas
to
with the boost fist, you're not catching him. If I go Silas and not even an infest, I can go Espoida. You're not catching me.
yeah, exactly.
Anytime I see you, I'll just go invisible.
Yep. I
right?
think
'Cause
again,
as soon
and
as
I think
see you
that
on my
leads.
screen, I'm going invis.
I think
You're not
the,
finding me.
the issue is kind of that inner circle is still very. It feels very small. Maybe it's not.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it feels quite
very
small.
small.
It feels quite small. I
Yeah.
feel like it should be the same radius as an infest, which it doesn't feel like, but maybe it is.
It
I
might
felt
be,
like I was
but-
able to infest people outside of that circle.
Yeah, but
Which
the
I was
radius
like-
does go down. The circle gets smaller and smaller as the perk levels up too. So
Is
remember
that true?
So level 3, the radius for your invisibility is higher than level 1.
You mean lower?
That's
a
what
hi-
I said.
A higher rate. No, you said lower.
That's what I
High-
said. No.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well.
Yeah. As I said.
Anyway.
Exactly what I said. I'm not going to repeat myself, but yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes to everything.
Great.
Yeah. But he
Awesome.
is a problem, man. He will
so,
be.
so the impact. We talked a little bit about the impact of other characters. I think we're going to see even more prevalence of defensive perks, right?
Yeah.
Because whenever an aggro character comes out, that's what's going to be what happens.
Yes and no. I feel like a lot of people will just try to go Silas and over aggro each other. As you know, that's what usually people do. That's why Lucius is not played as well as he is, because everyone wants to attack. No one thinks about on the defensive side.
Is that
Lucius
just something
is a
I do as a
defensive
player?
character.
I just think defense, like outlive everyone. I play the game like I play hardcore RPGs, where if I
Yes.
know my character is going to die, then I don't ever want to die because it means losing progress. So
Yeah.
that's the way I play in like action RPGs like this, which I would consider this an action RPG. Maybe I'm wrong, but I mean, I think you're right. I think
That's
most
what's
people,
holding Lucius back. People
Yeah.
don't like. How many times have you seen a defensive Lucius? Here and there,
Me.
you will. But yeah, no, I'm saying there's a few people I've seen actually do the med kit trick with Lucius.
I body block
I've-
doors, dude. I'm just like, what's up, alien? What's good,
Yeah.
bud? People get so
Exactly.
mad. I've had people cuss me out
Yeah.
in fucking score screens, dude.
Yeah,
maybe
so
you're
that's
right.
the thing, right? But a lot of people will not go defensive; they'll go more offensive. So if they see an aggro character like Silas, they'll try to out aggro him, and you're not gonna out aggro a Silas once
exactly.
he has a ship. You're not.
But at
You
what
have to
point
go
will they learn
defensive.
their lesson? Like a week in, do you think people will say, hey, maybe what we need to do is play things like Tank Zena again, or play things like, let's
Did
just say
anyone
that-
go defensive when Zena was killing everyone? Did you see a shift to defensive side? Most
In
people
what?
didn't do anything. When
Even
Zena
tonight?
was killing everyone,
tonight?
how No, not tonight. I'm just saying when Zena was OP.
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
that's what actually. That's what
did
made
you
me
see a lot of lobbies people going defensive though? No.
People started either playing Zena because of the block.
Yeah.
Or Lucius, or dying.
Yes.
So yes, I saw more defensive people because Darwin's theory, the ones that didn't were immediately fucking destroyed. They were vaporized in a cloud of force blast.
I mean, I played Monkus, so I would anytime I saw cameras, I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna out of this. Yeah.
I just took cameras.
Like, that's one way to get out.
I would place cameras and then stab them, dude. I was like, no,
you're not getting these.
Not allowed. You're not allowed. Not my fucking lobby.
Zeno was a lot of cancer.
Everyone's like, you broke my cameras. I'm like, fuck you, you dumb bitch.
Yeah. All it took was a few people to start abusing it, and then everyone knew how. I think Pi was one of the first. Pi Doom was one of the first few people that kept doing it.
Yeah, he taught Fox School.
I believe he was one of the first.
He was. I mean, he's a smart player. I miss him.
Yeah.
But he's also
he doesn't
very
really play much.
I think he got banned again.
Did he?
For RDM, yeah, probably. He kept running around with stun guns and molotovs and killing people right at the start of the game.
Oh, it is fun. I don't do that in random lobbies. I'll only do it to someone I know.
He would catch somebody. Somebody would be near a camera. He'd shoot a stun gun, throw a molotov, shoot another stun gun. The molotov would kill the camera, and then he'd shoot him 2 more times with the stun gun and kill him.
Yeah. The thing is, though, he wasn't an alien doing this. If you're doing this as an alien, yes.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Yes.
He's just like...
That's why you never... Like I said, I never RDM. I might strategically murder someone on a chance that I've killed an alien.
No,
it's not RDM. Strategic murdering. It's called strategic murdering.
I was in a game with Crazy the other day, and he's just sitting turning, that's RDM, that's RDM, that's RDM. And I had a hook shot, and I was sitting in the sex dungeon, and I just fucking hooked him across the map and like insta-killed him through all the traps.
Dude, I solo queued the other day, and I got RDM'd in first 2 games, and the best part is, the first one I got RDM'd by some dude, and I asked him, why are you killing me? And he's like, she said RDM's allowed. I was like, well, that's nice. Well, he's just full of shit, right? And the second game was a group of 4 people.
Mm-hmm.
It was, and they even told me this is their 3rd time ever playing EOB.
Okay.
One threw a molly at me, another one threw a molly at me, 3rd one shivved me to death. And I was like, they just started this game and they already know the meta RDM because it is a big thing. It is a problem, and a lot of people dislike it. Like,
well, I mean, obviously, because it's not fun. It's not investigative. Yeah. We're playing a murder. So for some people, that's very fun. Yes. And for the people that enjoy being RDM'd and murdered to death, please continue to RDM and murder people to death. But if you start bitching when someone murders you to death, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Play a different game.
Normally, even if I'm in a pre-made, I'll think of it like this. I'm not going to... I might shiv people, because I'm going to do that. If I find a shiv, I'm using it.
Yes.
Right. But I honestly got into an argument with someone over this. I shivved someone 3 times, and then the next round, same person killed me. I was like, okay, whatever. Next round killed me straight up again. 3rd round, they asked me, and they're like, are you going to shiv me? And I was like, if I find a shiv, yes. I'm going to hit you with the 4 hits, and I'm stopping. I'm not throwing a molly or anything. And they killed me again. I was like, okay, you know what? I gave you 3 chances.
Yeah, murder
Next round, I killed... they straight up murdered me, and I never murdered them once in 3 rounds.
Yep.
I killed them in the 4th round, and they happened to be an alien that time. And they rage quit and said they never want to play with me again and left my Discord server over it.
Good. Bye.
See, that's the problem with people, right?
Yep,
it's like a lot of people that do RDM are the ones that become so toxic and salty when you do it back.
Yep.
Right?
I agree.
And then they don't understand. It's like, well, that's how you're making the other person feel if you're going to kill them as soon as the game's
the most boosted person I've ever met.
I told you before, BS does not stand for bullshit. It stands for booster stuff, clearly.
Boosted stuff. You bought your account. That's what you did. After 18 hours, you were tired of being a recruit. You bought your account for someone, let's be honest.
No, it took me about a couple of weeks to actually get Admiral 5. 2-3 weeks.
Well,
or maybe more. Maybe it took me a month. I can't honestly remember. I do remember I was green for like a week. And then after I went to Lieutenant, which is the blue one, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think after Lieutenant, I ranked up like 1 every day or 2 days until Admiral 5.
Was I toxic, by the way, when we were doing our playtest? The big murder to people? Was I too...
No.
I was really trying to
I don't think it's toxic, but I think, trust me, man, when I played like a few games I played with Nerd Logic. Nerd Logic, he's really fun to play with. He's really funny.
I don't know who Nerd Logic
it's like
is.
These guys don't play games as much as we do. They don't have that many hours on it.
That's
like,
true.
When I play with them, like there's so many times where someone will do something that I know they're an alien, but I'm not going to call them out on it.
I tried to.
Like,
I really did
in front
try
of
that.
everyone.
Yep.
Yeah, like they'll do it in front of everyone, but no one will notice. I was like, I'm not gonna be the only one to call it out.
When I called Shi out
Right.
in the first game, I was like, I probably should have like given him a little bit of benefit of the doubt because he's working a lot. Like, you know, he's not like. And I tried because I mean, this is like a friendly thing. This isn't like me going out into EOB and saying, okay, today I'm going to sit down for 6 hours and I'm going to grind the fuck out of credits because I've been in. You and I have probably both been in total grind mode recently. I don't know about you. I have.
How much do you have now?
250 something. I put in like 70-ish hours.
You're not even on 600,000. Oh, get out of here.
I think they're going to give us credits. I think they're going to give us credits too. Why? For the new character.
Are they?
Well, I think they're giving us all the skins.
I thought they were giving us skins, not credits.
They might give us credits too. I'm going to ask anyway. I'm going to say, hey, listen, like, here's what I put in over the last 30 days. I've played the game for like, 140 hours. Can I have some fucking credits so I can level the character?
Yeah. See,
hey, also, I'm cute.
But at the
I'm
same
like,
time, I have 660,000 credits already, and I just want more.
yes.
So I feel like I deserve more. I want to go back to 1 million.
You know how economics works. The wealthy get wealthier.
Exactly.
Give me credits.
Exactly.
Thank you.
I see. I was the first one to 1 million credits. I believe I'm not the top 1%. I'm like the top one at that point. I was the first one to hit 1 million credits.
Number one boosted in my heart.
Exactly. I should be getting credits on a daily basis. Anyone that earns credits should be paying me tax. I feel like we should have this rule. They should call 5% tax.
They should call EO bucks. By the way, they're called EO bucks, not credits. Did you know that?
It's not Iridium anyway. Iridium needs to go to EO bucks.
It should be called like boosting stuff. And then whenever you buy stuff, it should be like, hi, I'm fucking boosted. And it should put like your actual human being face right next to a chat bubble that says
an button included, yes.
Hey, it'd just be like, hey, did anyone tell you recently that I've been boosted incredibly much and I just buy extra EOB accounts whenever I do rank out of Admiral?
No.
Whenever you buy Iridium.
I always tell people, so when someone plays with Admiral 5 and if they lose less, like the chance of ranking down is low for them, higher chance of ranking up if they win, right?
Sure.
So since that's true, I've always said anyone that's played with me since I've been Admiral 5 has been boosted by me, which is a majority of the server. You can't deny it. If they've been in a game with me, I've helped them level up.
No, you haven't. You've only been a detriment to every game you've ever been in with me.
No, you can't deny it. It's
I'm
how
denying
it's programmed.
It right okay,
you can't.
You've lost me 100% of the games that I played with you that you've lost me.
No, there's so many people that have hit their Admiral 5 game with me in the game.
Name one.
Balance.
That's not a name.
Oh, that's his name, Balance.
Well, that's his parents are dumb.
I didn't say he had smart parents.
Okay, well, name somebody with smart parents. Just kidding.
Oh, that's a hard one.
Yeah, that's true.
I was gonna say booster stuff, but yes.
I bet his parents
I heard he has a PhD in education.
I heard he was an absolute fungus.
Like the whole education. Like the whole of education.
Bazinga. Okay, anyways. This one
what's
is
on them?
This
Primary
one is
your game.
clip. This one's
secondary is your chat.
Video producer for Twitch.
Okay.
Video game. OBS and Twitch chat. A lot of porn.
Oh, okay.
A lot of just whatever I feel like putting on there.
Gotta have it handy. Okay, that makes sense.
That's why the handkerchief's right there.
Now my setup is one laptop screen with a chat overlay.
Toxic, but okay. How do you do a chat overlay? That sounds much more convenient.
Do you have Streamlabs OBS?
Oh no. Okay, yeah, never mind.
Yeah,
Nope.
no. So
I'm gonna use my
Streamlabs has a really
monitors.
cool thing, and the chat overlay you can control like how opaque it is, so how see-through it is.
I don't want to do it.
And I play like I don't have a second monitor, so I don't have a choice. But I play games and I can see the text and stuff behind it pretty easily.
Sure, I believe you.
Yeah, it's not that difficult.
It seems like a good option if I only had one monitor, but since I have the others...
well, I'm on a laptop, so I don't really have a choice. I mean, I could get a secondary display with the HDMI thing, but I'm used to the chat overlay now to the point where I honestly, it doesn't bother me at all.
Okay.
I pick up new messages quick enough, notifications come through.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Works out.
While we're here, really quick, is there anything else we want to talk about the patch? Is there anything else you feel like we're missing? The Mastermind skins, very cool how they have the backpack things. Is there anything else you can think about? Because we're running close to the end of the content and our voiceover. We're kind of close. Not really. We're about halfway through, technically.
Well,
but,
the voiceover shouldn't be over the whole thing completely.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to, yes.
Okay.
With like some segments chopped out. Yeah, no, I actually think that's the way to do it. To have like a legit conversation with me on a camera and you not having your camera on, and doing it that way.
And just staring at you, yes.
Literally staring at me, very disconcerting.
Yes.
Honestly, I picture
You
you
did say
with
it
a
makes
knife.
you uncomfortable in real life, so over camera is fine, right?
I picture you like this with a knife.
Yeah, now where's the zoom in feature? Did I
Looking me in
have?
the eyes does make me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I
a little
remember you
bit.
said that once.
Yes, it does. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
But now
Big
that I
yes.
can't see your eyes.
But yeah, I think aside
Bazinga.
from that, favorite skin. Pick one.
Well, obviously Otto is the best skin, period.
I really like. Okay, I'm a Monkus player, so Monkus is not in this category because he's automatically first for me.
Well,
So I
let's
have
be
to go
honest.
with who's second.
This Monka skin makes it look like your eyes are sunshine.
Well, maybe they are.
It's
I'm
it's
radioactive.
experimental.
Have you not seen how green
it's,
I am?
it's experimental. We're just seeing if
Exactly.
sewing his eyes shut
Forgot
makes
to
him
open
see
his
better.
eyes. Clearly, something messed up.
We're teasing the
But,
artist,
yeah.
obviously. It's a good skin. But
Yeah, I know. The
it's just
Monkus
very
skin is
simple.
amazing, but Techno Tress. Don't get me wrong. I really think the Auto and Lucius is freaking amazing as well. Honestly, all the new skins,
Very cool.
none of them are by any means bad or even average or even good. They're all very, very good.
I think
I would not put.
I think
Would you
Virgil's
put any of them-
average. I think Virgil's is average. But it's cool.
Okay, you know what? Virgil's, yeah, you know what? I give it that.
It
Virgil's
is.
is cool, but the other ones, so Virgil's cool and the other ones are badass. That's how
The
it
other
looks.
ones are, yeah, I completely agree. By comparison, I think that Virgil's is lesser, but by
Yeah.
comparison to the older skins, the ones that we already have, the non-mastermind ones, is far superior to green hair Virgil, poopy head Virgil, yucko. But yes, I agree. I think Triss, Lucius, and Otto are the three best. Period. Like,
So since you're adding an overlay, I'll just read some of this stuff out. I sent Babushka some questions related to the game.
okay,
And I feel like it'd be good here because he answered it. I told him people asked me these things. I didn't have an answer.
okay.
And he sent this.
Mhm.
So number 1, number 14. I'm joking.
Numbers 14, Burger
Number
King,
1.
foot lettuce.
Will skins ever be available for purchase through credits?
They are, yes.
And no, skins.
Yeah, there was a credit purchase symbol underneath every skin.
I think that was a character. Or I don't think so.
It was on both.
That was Iridium.
It was on both. You'll see it in the clip on the side. I'm going to do a flashback to that right now.
Oh, was it? Because so
Yep.
the answer Babushka gave me was skins will be purchasable using Iridium, our
Okay.
premium currency.
Okay.
Is the answer he gave me.
Okay, fair enough.
And I
He
asked,
knows.
will there ever, so with these master skins coming out, I asked him, will there be master skins for characters who reach gold ascension? You know, like a lot of games have it. Once you master a character, you get the skin. And he said, skins will not be earnable.
Okay.
Aside from that, I asked him, will the store have skins from the founders pack that we get for free if we have founders? Or will it have unique, separately purchasable skins? And the answer was skins from the founders page will be in the store. If you have FP, you will still have them. It will also have the master skins, which are new skins and not in the founders pack.
Correct. Yes, that's correct.
Fair enough. And I asked him, will there be emotes added in the future or cool things we can get our character to say? Like, you know, Monkey Gang or like just some, you know, like all these other games you play where you can emote and characters will say certain things.
Mhm.
To which he said, yes, that is something they are looking to add in the future. This is something I brought up to Babushka and she when I had my first chat with them and I've messaged them over time about this.
Mhm.
I feel like this is something really cool. Like I'd pay for like an emote just to have my character do something very trolly or something
I
to piss
agree,
people
like-
off or yell
yeah.
something out. Right,
Mhm.
just to be annoying. I'll go run around yelling "Monkey Gang" 24/7 to annoy people.
I agree.
Right, and last one was: will stun gun ever be not stun gun? LOL. Answer is yes.
What does that mean?
Will stun gun ever be not stun gun fun gun? Meaning they're still looking to potential fixes for it.
It's
My-
fixed.
Hmm?
It's fine. Now, okay, it just needs a 0.25%, or it just needs a 0.25 stun reduction.
Yeah,
It's
I
too
didn't
low.
remember when she said you're about to hear Babushka rage because Babushka apparently hates the stun gun.
Yeah, I know.
So when I first spoke to them about the stun gun, they said the possible fixes they were thinking of implementing was worst case scenario, remove it if they can't get a fix because they know a lot of the
No.
community hates stun gun.
They can fix
of
the
the
stun
other-
gun.
Yeah, one of the other possible fixes for it is it's not a starting item. It'll spawn somewhere on the ground and you go get it.
Fine.
And I think
accept
the
that.
third one was maybe not make it stun and change it to a slow, which I feel like would be pretty
Terrible.
cool.
Very bad.
No, because remember, even if they're slow, you can still snipe them. They can't really do anything. Only thing it would stop is you can't stun lock an alien. You can snipe someone that's
the time
slowed.
that
If
you
you
want
miss,
it.
you deserve to miss.
The time that you want it against an alien. What about
No.
a root? What about a root?
What do you mean root?
Like, not a stun. You can still take actions. Like, you know how the EMP does 100% slow?
Yeah.
And it does not stun you?
Yeah, so you can still move.
You can move. No, you can't move. If you get hit by a fully charged EMP, you can't move. That's the point.
No, I mean,
But you can throw an axe or you can
ability
stab
out.
them.
You can roll out or something.
Yeah, exactly. Something like
But
that I would be okay
You know how
with.
that basically monkey would completely counter stun gun?
No. Monkey would
Yeah?
let you move slightly against a stun gun. And then you get hit by the second one and you'd say, fuck.
I would
I'm
ooh out of
Monkus.
it.
you can ooh once. One time.
Yeah, good luck hitting me a second time. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Fool me twice, my name's Booster Stuff. Yes, I know the saying. I know
I will
I'm
dodge
familiar.
the second one.
I'm familiar with the saying.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. Just like they say, you miss 50% of the shots you don't take, right?
I wanted to touch up on something because you asked the question about the Founders Pack skins. This was
Yes.
something I also addressed in my this patch meeting with them when they asked me to offer some suggestions. You know which patch I'm talking about, the one where they released all like the roadmap to us.
Yeah.
One thing that Babushka was saying to me was that the Founders Pack actually offers better value than buying the skins separately, because what you're actually getting is a discounted rate on all the skins. At least that's the intention. Looking into the characters, right? Each character is like just under $5. And each skin is just over $5. So it does come out to still be cheaper with the Founders Pack. That's something I wanted to address. There's a huge benefit to having the Founders Pack. You're getting all the content for cheaper than people who are now going to buy them individually. So I didn't want you to feel like you guys who got Founders Packs or you guys who got the giveaways for them, you're not missing out on anything. In fact, you're benefiting greatly from it, because my understanding is also purchasing characters for credits is not fucking cheap. I don't know if it's going to be available. I mean, you saw it for Nico and Cyril.
Yeah, it showed up, but the thing is, what Babushka said to me directly kind of contradicts it. So I'm not sure. Maybe
Characters
if he
will be
misunderstood
available.
my question.
Characters will be available for credits at some point in the future. But right now, Windwalk is trying to monetize. I'm sure that this will happen sometime in the distant future. It's not always going to be like, yes, you have to pay to buy these characters. And you guys, those of you guys that have been playing Enemy on Board, of course, you've experienced already that on this wave of released characters, everybody that has been playing, you guys already got it for free, right? So I imagine what's going to happen is that model will continue at least for a short while. I'm not sure if that's going to be the case with Silas yet. I'm pretty sure everybody gets him. But at some point, he will become a free/premium character where you can spend credits or points to do it.
Isn't Silas coming out free? Or is he
Silas
part of
comes
Founders?
out. He's not part of Founders.
He's coming out as a free character, right?
Yes, like Nico and Cyril. I think the model is going to be the same. So if you're playing now,
You have Silas.
when Silas comes out, you will have Silas. If you aren't, he will eventually be moved, I think, into the vault or whatever they call it. Right. Well, Founders, or you buy him
or the
individually.
store, one of those.
Right. Iridium character. Iridium/credits. Maybe henceforth, at least for this conversation, I'll call it freemium. I don't know if that's the correct way to say it. There's a free model and a paid model, but I think that's the route they're going to take generally with characters. I think that's what we're going to see.
What I really want is a battle pass at this point. I think we've covered it all.
Really?
Yeah. What else did you have?
We talked about kind of ideal perks. I don't know if you talked about what you thought was ideal.
Oh, wait, did you pick the best skin?
Yeah, of course.
What was yours? Oh, you said auto, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's where you were wrong. It's okay.
No.
But yeah.
The monkey skin. Okay, so you can't consent to being a pizza, so I think the monkey skin is unethical.
The logic's all there.
Yes. He looks like someone's desperately trying to turn him into a piece of cheese pizza. The Lucius skin is the second. Techno Triss. It's Triss.
I like Techno Triss and Lucius. I think Lucia's slightly better, but Technotress is very close. I really like her skin.
Zena's at the bottom, and I have to say it's because her boobs look so weird. Right? They look pretty weird. Did you see them?
I didn't even notice that.
If you look at her from any, like, from a 45-degree angle to, like a 160-degree angle, it's like, what is happening here? What's going on? And I don't know if that's an issue with the UVs on the character model. Or if that's
maybe we need to get a job done for her. I am down to push for that.
It's pretty yikes. Get like a push-up bra, sweetheart, because like there's something wrong there. It's not right. It doesn't look right. You're an alien, and it still looks wrong.
Maybe she's not wearing one. That could be. That could be a factor.
Are you telling me she's wearing a skin-tight suit without bra?
Yes.
Bruh, that sounds very uncomfortable.
She's an alien. Don't judge how she dresses.
She's not made of fucking granite, Booster.
You also don't know if she has nipples, so I don't see the problem. She might not have. Exactly. Why would she need it?
You're right. Maybe she gives birth to fucking eggs. Maybe she doesn't give birth to live young. Maybe she lays
just
fucking.
Like every other
maybe she's a
mammal in the
filthy
world, she lays
cloaca haver.
eggs. Exactly.
God, shut the fuck up. I love you. Honestly, Booster, we need to have more talks like this. I feel like maybe once a month or week, maybe we should meet up and have like a talk about, EOB or some other game that we play.
Wait, do you have a second? I was like, sure. And then he's like, let me just do a quick Q&A with you. He was just asking about skins and stuff like that. I'm assuming that was for his video.
Probably.
Where how we were doing a talk like this. I think he just wanted a quick 5-minute one.
Oh, sure.
And then I found out he didn't know who Imagine Dragons were. And then he also said Teen Spirit. Smells Like Teen Spirit was by Green Day. Which I still can't tell if he was trolling me or if he was serious. But he did say he genuinely didn't know who Imagine Dragons were, so yeah. Yes. You know that song, right? Green Day. You better run from my gun, as Green Day always said.
I will never emotionally or financially recover from what I've just heard. Please go to the bathroom.
Alright, I'll be back.
While I seethe in fury. Holy fuck. Smells Like Teen Spirit is by Green Day? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking serious? I'm calling the police. I'll be back.